privileged to have a say in how your life turns out in terms of financial space. All right. Yeah, privileged to decide when to make money, how to make money, how much you make, and yeah, of course, what you wanna do with it. So yeah, let's today's gonna be a weekly review. All right, we're just going to briefly go through sorry, a uh, weekly outlook. All right, so today's going to be our weekly outlook. We're going to go through all the pairs and identify the available opportunities for the coming week. All right, so uh, as usual, okay, before we get into that, let's quickly review the setups we had on one of our previous sessions. All right, so this setup good it ATP. All right, so that is one TP. You guys know that we take a track of our trades, and the idea is to see if we're actually making progress. You know what you track improves. All right, what you don't track, you just floating around like aimlessly without any direction. It's only when you track your activities, when you track what's going on in your space, that is when you can actually determine where you need to make progress and make the necessary change and adjustments. It's very critical that we do this. It's very critical that we don't miss this. So this was a lesson. All right, that was a lesson. Uh, Move on. We'll come back and see what happened. Maybe tomorrow's session, because today's session is not meant to be a long one. All right, this one is still ongoing. The trade is active. Let's see. I think this will be our last. I think this was our last setup. All right, this was also a loss. So update. Right now we have 3 wins and 3 lessons. 3 wins and 3 lessons. Now, guys, remember, break even trades are not valid. The only trade valid are trades that TP, and of course, due to our risk reward ratio, which is usually more than one. All right, win this these 3 wins and 3 losses means that we're actually in profit. All right, it means that we're actually in profit, but that is not the point. The point is that we're able to track our activities, and right now we're still at break even in terms of the accuracy and the reliability of our trade ideas. All right, so that's that about that. That was a lesson. Okay, so for Euro USD, what are we looking out for this week? Now I'm going to use the 4 hour time frame to do this analysis. All right, I'm gonna use the 4 hour time frame to do this analysis because that will give us a better reflection of the whole week. If we use a 1 hour time frame, then our analysis will still be more or less a day trading analysis, like more or less event that will happen within the day and probably within the next 1 or 2 days. All right, but from 4 hour, it's gonna cover the whole week. All right, it's gonna cover the whole week and even more going further than that. All right, so we are looking at the this. You can look at the green, but like that's extended for us. That's extended so much, right? That's extended so much. Look at it all blue buttons, blue candles all the way, green candles all the way, and yeah, it's almost due for some form of retracement. It's almost due for some form of retracement. So I expect this market to get to this upper level and then retrace. All right, get to this upper level and then retrace before continuing the momentum. Because this momentum is quite looks quite serious. It may break this and you know and ride up a bit further than this. So that's what we are looking at for Euro USD. But I'm not confident in this analysis enough to set a trade for it. All right, because if I'm gonna set a trade for it, then my risk, my my stop loss will have to be okay. I would have said here because that's behind the major level, but so that it's not too big. Oh, not too much, right? Yeah, I was thinking to not more than this. All right, so 30 pips stop loss is not too much. It's not too much to ask for. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm trying to. I don't want to miss the trade. Okay, so if you respect there, but the thing is the TP point where it's going to react to. I wouldn't want to just have a bad trade, and this trade I'm not very confident in it. All right, so I'm not going to go into it. I'll just do an arrow. All right, I expect the price to hit this and then you know respond by coming back probably all the way to this level. All right, before moving on to greater things. All right, that's what I'm looking out for Euro USD. But of course, I'll keep looking at it closely and respond appropriately because market, like I always say, it's a living thing. All right, it's a living thing. It will always do what it's going to do. And if you're able to to observe and respond to whatever the market does, then you'll be in a good place. Apologies for that, guys. Yeah. All right. So if you are able to observe and respond appropriately, then you'll be in a good place to. Sorry about that. All right, good. So we move on. Okay, so this is a channel that has been broken and then that's retested. Right now, the retest is respecting the previous channel to an extent. Right, so I expect it to get to a good point, which is around this area. At this point, I expect it by. In fact, I'm going to do a market execution on this trade. I expect it by all the way up, all the way, all the way up to this level. Let me look for a good level to work with. All right, let's get a good level to work with. Okay, so this level is good. This level looks good. Now is respecting this support, this previous support, which could be at the next resistance area. All right, for our stop loss, is there a possibility of this market coming all the way down back into this channel? It is possible, but is it probable? Well, it doesn't matter. Let's use our Fibonacci. Let's use our Fibonacci. All right, so the market may retrace to this good, to this 50% level. All right, that's what I'm. Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. Uh, Guys, sorry about that. It's things that happen on the sessions. Like I always say, it can only get better. All right, it can only get better. All right, so this is what I'm looking at. Okay, good. While I was even doing what I was doing, the market has done some things. So that's broken this fib level. So surely I expect it to definitely get to this one. If it doesn't go lower, it should get to this one. So that will be my new entry. And that could also help me with my preferred stop loss. Right, this is actually my preferred stop loss below this line. That's my preferred stop loss. All right, for this trade. Uh, but yeah, that is one to sell risk reward ratio. I'm okay with that. The only concern I have with this is the stop loss pips of 77 is not one that I'm willing to work with. All right, that is not one that I am willing to work with. In that case, let's try the next level. This is 58. Still not. I want my stop loss to be maximum of 50. Okay, and in the spirit of that, I'm going to have this as my. Okay, good. I'm gonna have this level, this area, as my stop loss for this trade. All right. Okay, I think I'm okay with this one. All right. 2.9 risk reward ratio and a stop loss of 45. Okay, so this is gonna be our trade for two. As we are talking, like I said, what I'm saying. Okay, good. This is gonna be our trade for today. All right. So the session has I wished that we could have taken all the pairs, but today is a busy day. It's an active day for me, and yeah, we are doing transit with a lot of things to put together. So yeah, it can only get better. All right, guys, hang in there. Stay excited, stay happy, stay in the mood, take the initiative to pursue whatever it is you desire, to pursue whatever it is you want. Don't just allow things to happen. All right, because when anything happens, you'll have to take it like that. But if you take actual steps towards a particular direction, right, whatever you see there, you will know it was a function of your decision, it was a function of your choices and a function of your desires. All right, guys, have a good one. I love you all. Take care.